Hi, Kevin here. I'm going to show you how to use our new exciting product called Colorbug. Now, high def color has been on the catwalks for the last couple of seasons, but you can't really just take a model and color hair just because you feel like it. So I wanted high def color without the commitment, and I thought to myself, why can't hair color be as easy to apply as makeup? Always put a towel over the shoulders to protect your clothes. So we're just going to take a towel. Now, you want to apply the Colorbug to pre-styled or already dried hair. Now, the idea of the Colorbug is to make the bug stick to product. So you want to apply a bit of product to your hair. So you want to take a product like, say, Hair Resort Spray, Texture Master. For more intensity in the color, you're going to use products like, say, Night Rider. Night Rider will give you a more intense color, and Texture Master will give you a sort of softer sort of color or softer texture. So if you want the color to be more intense, you want to use a thicker, pastier product, or if you want the color to be lighter and more natural, you want to choose like a Hair Resort Spray, anti-gravity spray, or any sort of setting product. So your aim is to grab the product and then slightly dampen the hair where you want the Colorbug to stick. And then you want to take your Colorbug, which is in purple, which is very nice, and then you apply the Colorbug to the hair product, like so. And then you make the product and the Colorbug merge into each other. So it's a bit like using makeup. You have your foundation is damp, and then you set the foundation with powder and massage that in until you feel the product has totally dried. And then a bit of a shake just to shake off any excess. Now we're going to do pink. So you put the Colorbug straight over the top of the product and rub it in. So you keep rubbing on until you get the product completely dried by the powder. And as you can see, everything is completely water soluble. It comes off straight away. If your hair's like super blonde or super bleached, you'd want to probably use a bit of leave-in conditioner. Now we might put a little bit of pink up around here in the hairline. So the more product you put on, the more intense the Colorbug color is. And you can see where we've put hardly any product, the color's not as strong. And when we've placed product, the color's really, really strong. So it is just for the one night. So the great thing is that it washes out the next day instantly. If you want the color to be more pastel, you can also mix it with a bit of fresh hair. So I would apply the Colorbug first and then take some fresh hair, which is the dry shampoo, and apply that after you've applied the Colorbug. Just squirt that into the hair and you get a nice sort of washed out effect. The best thing about it is it's really high definition color, but it's just for the one night and it washes out completely in the morning. And there's your Colorbug on the blonde hair. Now I'm going to show you how Colorbug reacts on dark hair. We're going to use Night Rider because Night Rider has a lot more of an intense grab onto the Colorbug, so that's going to make it show up in these darker shades of hair. We dried Night Rider into the hair to create more of a rockabilly type effect out of the hair. Now I'm going to take the Night Rider and apply it to each section that we want the color to show up on. So you can take a bit of Night Rider onto your fingers and pop that into the palms of your hand just to warm that up a little bit. Really get that into the palms of your hand, so you're going to get that all the way through. Voila. Okay, now we're ready to apply the Colorbug. Because Sam's hair is dark, we're going to go for the purple one. So you want to take the little Colorbug like so and just wipe that onto the hair. Really press that Colorbug into the hair and really merge that Colorbug in with the product. And you can see you're getting a lot of color onto dark hair, and never before have you been able to actually get this intensity of color that looks like there's nothing in the hair apart from color. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm just taking the Colorbug and then wiping it over onto that hair and making the Colorbug stick to the product. You really want to merge the Colorbug into the Night Rider. And then just with your fingertips, just really rub that in to avoid any fall off. Okay, so there's your Colorbug on short dark hair. Now I'm going to show you Colorbug on a mid-tone hair color. Blah, blah, blah. Take your Colorbug and you want the Colorbug to become part of the product. Make sure that the Colorbug actually dries out the product. Now you want to rub that in until you feel that product completely dry in your hands. Give a little shake just to remove any excess. Keep rubbing it in and you can see the color becoming quite intense. For a more subtle effect, you can apply this just to hairsprayed hair. And then once the product dries, the actual colour bug looks really natural and looks like the hair has been actually dyed. So you get the great colour without any commitment. I've got enough orange on the end, so now I'm going to apply a bit of pink to the mid-length of the hair. So press the pink in, give it a bit of a rub. What the product does, it stops you from having any fall off. I'm just going to merge a bit of that pink into the bottom and gives you that sort of modern rock and roll texture. Now the hair's still a little bit damp in here, so I can apply a little bit more colour bug to that area to really intensify the colour. A bit of a shake onto your towel. Nice little towel on first, merge it in, let it dry, run around the house for about sort of 5 minutes, then you can take your towel off. So there is your colour bug on mid-tone hair.